Hi there, thank you for joining today. So, today's session will focus on unlocking the power of AI in DevRev to deliver the best support experience for your customers. So, here's the agenda for today. We'll begin with an overview of how Turing works and explore the different modes it operates in. Next, we'll dive into the search functionality and how the search agent helps retrieve relevant information effectively. After that, we'll cover the smart cluster functionality, which groups items based on semantic similarities, making it easier to organize and analyze the data. And finally, we'll walk through the Turing's key features and actions, showcasing tools designed to enhance support interactions and streamline workflow. All right. So, let's start by understanding what Turing is and what it can do for us. So, Turing is a feature that uses artificial intelligence to automate responses and provide support to customers. So, it can understand and respond to user queries, helping to provide accurate support. Turing can be configured in different modes, which we will explore shortly, allowing you to customize, different modes or functionalities based on your needs. So let me quickly show you how Turing works on plug, and then we'll move on to the part where you can configure it uh, according to your workflow needs. So now let's take a look at plug quickly. Now this is the website of Maple, which is a demo instance that we usually use. And at the bottom right corner, you have a purple widget, which we call plug. Now clicking on this will open this interface for me. Now, to give you some context, Plug is an in app engagement center integrated into the platform, and it acts as a tool that facilitates direct communication with your users, helping them to get support that they need. So, with Plug, customers can start a conversation, track the progress of their existing tickets, as well as access the help center and search for relevant articles. So, conversations initiated through the plug widget are routed directly to the support inbox in DevRev, where you can efficiently manage and respond to them. And plug can now function multilingual as well, allowing customers to interact in various other languages as needed. So, here's how Turing works in this setup. So, let's say I, as a customer of Maple, initiate a conversation and ask, uh, let's say, I am being charged multiple times for the same transaction. And let's see if Turing can pull up relevant information and share that with me. So what Turing does it will skim through all of the extensive knowledge base or extensive articles that we have back in knowledge base and provide me with the relevant information, as well as use my data to fetch the relevant information for me. And as you can see that Turing has provided me with an accurate answer as to why I was being charged multiple times for the same transaction. Now I can ask Turing follow-up questions as well. So let's say I looked into the options, but I need further assistance. So you can ask the follow-up questions for Turing, and Turing will further provide you with that assistance as needed. So as you can see that Turing has now connected me with appropriate team for further assistance, and you can see that here it has connected me with a live agent who will further have the communication with me, right? So not only that, but Turing can also create a ticket on your behalf. So let's say if I don't want to have a chat further, but I would want to create a ticket, I can ask Turing to do that for me, and Turing will, provide me with the ticket ID. So let's say if I want to confirm. Right. So, as you can see, that Turing has now created a ticket on my behalf, whereas I did not have to even fill in the title. So, what Turing did is it took the information or the context from the conversation that I was having with it and created a ticket, providing me with the ticket ID, the title, the status, the severity as well. So, this is what the power of Turing is. So it can not only respond to your queries by with providing relevant and accurate information, but it can also help you connect to a live agent if necessary, as well as create ticket on your behalf. And all of this conversation can then be tracked back in DevRev in the inbox tab, where the support agent can further go ahead and look at the conversation. So this is the exact conversation that we were having with the plug widget on Maple's website, and here you can track all of it back in DevRev as well. So this functionality significantly helps support agents by automating responses to common questions, allowing them to focus on more complex issues, and it ensures faster resolution time and enhances customer satisfaction by providing immediate and accurate answers directly from the knowledge base. So your customers can also ask Turing, to create a ticket to connect them with the live agent, as we just saw, and Turing will do it all for you. Okay, so now that we've seen how plug widget works, let's see how you can configure it in backend to fit your support processes. So first of all, to enable Turing in DevRev, you will need to head over to the settings tab here and locate Turing and click on agent. So this is where you can toggle the feature on for Turing to work. And then under the preferences, we can see that Turing operates in three different modes, starting from suggest only, content powered, and goal oriented mode. While goal oriented mode is still in beta, we have two different modes that are up and running. First one being the suggestion mode, where Turing will suggest answers to user queries. So a support agent can then review it, edit if there are any changes to be made, and send that response directly to the users. In the content powered mode, Turing automatically replies to user queries by generating answers from the knowledge base before assigning them to the agent, as we just saw with Plug. And it also checks with the users if the answer was helpful or not. And lastly, the goal oriented mode allows users to create complex workflows triggered by their actions. So, although it's in beta mode, you can reach out to our support team to enable it for you. So by following these steps, you can enable Turing to assist with customer queries using the articles and Q&A pairs in your knowledge base. All right. So that was all about Turing. Now let's move on to the next part, that is the search functionality and the search agent. So the search feature in DevRev allows you to quickly find a wide range of items such as tickets, accounts, issues, articles, and contacts. So you can use search bar directly or initiate a search using the shortcut command K on Mac and control K on Windows, making it easier and faster for you to locate what you're looking for across the platform. And the search interface has now been upgraded with an option to toggle between the normal and the expanded view for a more comprehensive search experience. So here you can search for ticket. So let's say ticket A. Okay, I don't think this number exists. Let's say 3278. And you can see that has provided, it has given me the ticket that I was looking for, and I can now click on this ticket, view this ticket, and continue with my work on it. Similarly, if you want to look at a ticket, find a ticket based on the body of the ticket, you can also do it. So all you need to do is type in body, and under the inverted commas, you can add in the body of the ticket, and it will pull up that ticket for you. Right. You can also apply the filters as necessary. So if you're looking into accounts, and if you want to find a specific account, you can only look under the accounts tab itself. You can also view under the context, paths, issues, tickets, etc., as well as add or remove filters as and when necessary. On top of that, we also have the search agent. So while similar to traditional search, the search agent is more conversational. So it provides responses in a way that feels like a dialogue, making it easier for the internal team members to get information that they need. So if I want to, let's say, if I'm looking for all the feature request tickets, so I can ask the search agent in full sentence rather than giving it keywords. So let's say, show me all the feature request tickets. So let me actually, oh, so what search agent will do is, instead of just showing a list of result, it will search more intuitively and come up with an answer here. So I can see that it has given me the answer which says there are 10 feature request tickets, and not only have it given me the title and the description of the ticket, but it has also provided me with the ticket ID, which I can click into and open that ticket, review that ticket if necessary. So let's say if I want to look at all the 10 tickets, I can ask it, show me all the 10 tickets, and it will pull up all the list of the tickets with feature requests. And not only that, but the search agent can also help you with or is your go-to tool to draft emails and messages. So if I want to share this information with my manager, I can also ask it to draft an email on my behalf. So let's say if I ask it, please draft an email with this information to share it with my manager. So, whether it's an email, a customer response, or a quick message, the agent taps into the organization's knowledge base to craft professional, tailored messages, um, which is, a, a best way for you to save your time. So, as you can see, that it has drafted an email for me, which I can then copy and share it uh, with any of my team members, for that matter. Once done, you can always go ahead and clear this chart, you know, to start with a new, query or context that you have. Okay, so now let's move on to the next part. And for that, let's head over to the tickets tab and open one particular ticket. Okay, so before actually going into a ticket, on this interface, if you look at the top corner, we have this lightning symbol. And if I click on this, will open Smart Cluster. Now, a smart cluster uses AI to automatically group similar tickets into clusters or into groups, helping you to identify broader themes and recurring issues without having to manually sift through individual tickets. So this feature helps you to save time and identify patterns quickly and prioritize issues more effectively. So as you can see that there are two tickets under payment processes, processing failures and issues, five tickets under transaction process challenges and feature requests. So these actually groups the tickets based on the various themes coming out of it. And you can also export this as a CSV and JSON file as well. So that was all about smart cluster. Now, if we look into an actual ticket, you will find an attribute section called the Turing Assist. So, Turing Assist, what it does, it will pull up or recommend the tickets, the similar tickets which are similar to this particular ticket here, as well as relevant articles related to this particular ticket, to help provide accurate and efficient support to the users. So I can quickly pull up this particular article, look into the context of the the article, copy some of the information, and then share it with the customers. So it saves a lot of the agents' time as well and assist them with the query that the customers are facing. Apart from that, we if we look at the top corner, we have the AI summarize option here. So if I click on this, what it will do is it will provide a concise overview of the entire context surrounding the ticket, including the title, the description, and the next steps. So it will give me problem in hand, the discussions, as well as the next steps as well. So this helps the support agents, quickly understand the context of the issue and the actions needed without having to sift through the extensive ticket history. So most of the time, if an external person who's not using this platform wants you to share the ticket with them, what they actually mean is the context of the ticket and not the entire ticket. So in that case, you can simply click on the AI summarize option here, copy this information and send it across to your team members so that they get the context of what has been happening around this particular ticket. Similarly, if there are a lot of back and forth conversations happening with the customer and you're looped in the middle of it, you can, you need not have to sift through the entire ticket history, but rather click on the AI summarizer and it will provide you with the concise summary of what has been happening. Another AI tool that we can use is the Ask AI feature or the Enhance feature. So let's say I have a critical issue that needs a response as quickly as possible, and I'm not really thinking much about it. And I open the ticket, get into the customer messages tab, and then type something. And let's say that sounds a bit unprofessional and a bit rude. So let's say I will type a message something like, we are looking into this. Please have some patience. So obviously, this does not sound professional at all. And on top of that, it sounds a bit rude as well. So in that case, we have an option called the enhance option. And then we have several other options popping up here, starting from rephrase, fix grammar, lengthen, as well as shorten. So you can rephrase it to something more casual, friendly, and professional. So if I want it to sound more professional, then I can click on it and you can see that it has changed the messaging for me. So it says we are currently investigating this matter. Thank you for your patience. We are yeah, thank you for your patience. That's it. You can also click on lengthen if you want to lengthen this text, and once done you can send it over to the customer. So you don't have to do any of that thing manually. All right. Another thing and the last thing that I want to discuss here is the slash commands. Now, these are, macros or canned messages that you can use to send across, multiple customers without having to, update any field or type it all manually. And you can either access it by clicking slash, or you can also access it through this uh, option here, and you can click on any of these macros and click on send. All right, so those were some of the AI features that can help your support agents to, reduce a lot of their manual work, as well as assist them with the problem that the customers might be facing. So yeah, thank you for joining. We'll see you in the next session.